Hey, well, good evening to you. I'm Robert Forgit, meteorologist here at Alaska's news source, Anchorage, Alaska. Hope you've been having a wonderful last week or two with all the Olympics. I always get excited about watching the Olympic Games. Of course, it ends tonight, very shortly. It's already ended, actually, but we're still broadcasting the final Olympic closing ceremonies, and certainly has been a whirlwind with lots of great races. But we're not here to talk sports. We're here to talk about the weather in Alaska. And boy, we have had some winds and rain, but things are going to improve from here on out. I'm going to explain that to you as we take a look at here. Let me see if I can get this going. First, let's start with the flood warnings. And right now we do have a flood warning through noon tomorrow. And that's up at Lake Creek, Yentna, and Squantina rivers. Also flood watch through this evening for the Susitna Valley. That's Willow, Talkeetna, and up to Broad Pass. So, hey, we'd love for you to join us by just giving us a comment. We'd love to know where you're from. We already got viewers online. Love to know where you're from tonight. Thank you for joining us. Always a pleasure for me to be talking to you. Also, in the South Central area where we've had a lot of rain, watch those puddles in the street. Boy, you can lose a wheel in some of those hidden potholes. So we want you to be careful in that. Hey, let's go out and look at what we're seeing here. And this is a live look out as we look at Anchorage. And we've had these clouds coming through. We've had some very big drenching showers move through this afternoon and early evening. And with that, we'll continue to see that, but we'll start to taper off after tomorrow about midday. So tonight, that's what we're looking at. And right now, temperature is a little 55 degrees. The winds are west-northwest at 3 miles per hour. I should mention that we saw some very strong winds last night or early this morning about 1 o'clock. Forecasted that. We saw about 56 mile an hour winds at Portage, 62 at the upper hillside, 65 miles in our upper Potter Valley, which is up even like into the mountains. Glen Alps came in at 60 miles an hour, and we saw 59 out at Arctic Valley. So we did see those winds come through as part of that energy and surface, and that's what we're looking at. Hey, our almanac, 58 degrees was our high today, 48 our low. Normally that's 65, and we had about 0.35 inches of rain as of today, with 3.5 months to date. That is 4 times what we normally see for a regular August 11th up to August 11th. So pretty wet season. And as we take a look at the forecast tonight, rain showers, some clearing. Winds are going to be out of the southeast, about 15, gusting to 25. And the temperature starting to get back in the 40s again as we are losing daylight and going to start losing that heat. So, hey, thanks for joining us. Please let me know where you're from and what type of weather you have. If you're from out of state, love to know where you're from. If you're from out of country, like that, even better to know where you're from and where you're listening and what time it is there. So, hey, our Anchorage daylight 16 hours, still holding on to some pretty good significant daylight. 16 hours, 2 minutes for tomorrow. That's 6:02 a.m. is our sunrise. Sunset about 10:04 p.m. Almost getting to what is regular, and at least for us. In 5 minutes, 30-second loss, and we are certainly losing time pretty fast. Right now, we are looking at some mostly cloudy skies through the Aleutians and down in Kodiak, mostly sunny there. 59 degrees, 55 for us, 57 in Fairbanks, and we're still looking at warm temperatures with 65 degrees in Ketchikan. For the high temperatures, 73 in Ketchikan. I believe that was the high in the state today. I got to confirm that before the 10 o'clock show. But 63 in Fairbanks. Notice how warm it is in Utqiagvik. For those that aren't from Alaska, Utqiagvik is basically the Alaska name for what a lot of people know as Barrow, but we like Utqiagvik, that's what we say. So Kotzebue 52, Nome coming in at 50 as their high today, so pretty cooler day. And here's some of the max winds we saw today. Nothing like yesterday. 32 in Cordova, 29 max gust for Seward, and that is for today. 38 in Glen Allen. It's the last 12 hours or so. It doesn't include the 1 a.m. Gust that we had. Here's our satellite and radar shot. Notice most of the majority of the moisture is moving off It is just showers. You see that band to the right of your screen? That is the front that really slammed us last night and had a tremendous amount of energy. But right now it's just showers and some drenching showers indeed. And if you notice on the left side of the screen for South Central, that's what's going to be starting to hit us. There's that low. Wanted to talk to you about that low that we saw, and you can see the energy with that as you take a look at that. And again, we have the best map of Alaska in the back of our hand, and with that low, it's always a counterclockwise rotation of a low. And so we had all this, the front associated with that low pressure system. That's what had all the energy for us. And as you can see here, it extends all the way down to portions of the southeast panhandle. So with that energy, we're going to see that move off, and as it does, it takes the moisture with it. We have a low pressure system that's going to be coming in, or the remnants of that low, and that's going to be a weather producer as we get into Monday. And it's going to be midday, and then behind it we'll see some clearing. We'll probably wake up to maybe a little bit of sunshine, but then we'll get this system pushing through. But after this system, as you get into Tuesday, look how clear it gets there. We'll get a little bit of high pressure, ridge of high pressure to the west of us. If you see these lines on the left side out in the bearing, those are ridges of, that's a ridge of high pressure. So it's kind of a blocking mechanism as that next low starts to make its way towards us. So that's what we're looking at. And taking a quick look and seeing what we've got going on next. And I'm trying to get this to move, and it's just having a little bit of problem here. Let's see what happens. There we go. Forecast precipitation. Well, this is the next 48 hours for the Anchorage and South Central area. Not too much to speak of. We're only going to see a little bit after seeing a lot over the last 48 hours. Almost 2 inches of rain in most locations like Whittier, Valdez, Cordova. Seward was about 1.5 inches. We saw just about 1 inch. So our forecast, rain returns to southeast Alaska, at least the northern part, and part of Petersburg. Ketchikan is going to be cloudy, and that's that front we saw when I showed you what the forecast is. Mostly cloudy and showers for the interior. Hey, if you're watching, please go ahead and let me know where you're from, what you're doing. Love to know who's on and watching tonight. I know the Olympics are on, so everyone might be watching the closing ceremonies, and I don't blame you. I've seen it, saw it earlier this morning, and I've been watching it a little bit this evening too. 59 in Fairbanks, mostly cloudy. A little bit of interest is the rain snow possibility for Udiavik overnight, and then changing to rain. Dead Horse expecting some rain. Fog in Wainwright, but otherwise looking for a little bit of sunshine. Same thing with Anatuvik Pass. And for the western part of Alaska, AM fog, then sun and clouds. Look for that sun to pop out after that AM cloudiness. And the reason we're starting to get the clouds is because the temperatures are dropping. We got a lot of moisture out there. Sun continues in the Aleutian chain, temperatures in the 50s. Good to see that. You certainly deserve it. You're usually wet and rainy, and it's been like that for the weekend. And for the Kenai Peninsula, I did put some sun in there. I expected in the morning and then perhaps by the end of the evening, but during the day, look for some rain from Seward all the way to the Kenai and Kodiak. Be about 60 degrees and mostly sunny all day for you. Scattered showers for the Prince William Sound, Copper River Basin. We did have a flood watch all through much of the eastern Kenai and Prince William Sound. That has been canceled. Batsu, rain diminishes, but we do have those flood watches for the Susitna Valley, and that's just through tonight again. And we have a flood warning for the Squentna and Yentna, and you can see that light green. That's where that location is. That's through, I think I said Monday, so I'd have to check it out again. So as we look at Anchorage, midday rain, then some clearing, temperature around 60. Nighttime lows tonight around 47 degrees. And a Forgit factoid, if you like to play, we can certainly have that. You know, we saw new sports at this Olympics, such as breakdancing. Which one of the following will make their debut in 2028 for the Los Angeles Olympics? Is it going to be bowling, parasailing, skydiving, or flag football? Go ahead and let me know. If you'd like to play, give us a guess. What do you think? Bowling, parasailing, skydiving, or flag football? If you'd like to join us, just go ahead and let me know. Comment on Facebook. Bowling, parasailing, skydiving, or flag football? Anybody want to take a guess? Love to see some comments tonight. We have quite a few viewers. Maybe you're just watching while you're watching TV. Saw new sports. What is the new debut sport for the Olympics in Los Angeles? Okay, I'll give you a few extra minutes, just another minute, and we'll give you an answer. Bowling, parasailing, skydiving, or flag football? And there's a little bit of delay in Facebook, so maybe I won't get to see your written comments, but if I don't, that's okay. And it certainly is okay if you don't play. So, hey, let's give you the answer to this. Hey, we got some players here. Kathy, thanks, Kathy. She said B, parasailing. I've got Debbie saying flag football, D. So thanks for joining us. Let me know where you're from. Some new players tonight. That's good. So bowling, parasailing, skydiving, or flag football for it is going to make their debut in the Los Angeles Games in 2028. All right, going to give the answer here in just a second. I've got two players, Kathy, B, and Debbie picked D as in dog. So, and I've got one right after this that we're going to do too. So, all right, here we go. Let's see, anybody else? Linda, flag football. Thanks, Linda. Anybody else want to play? Just go ahead and type it in. Love to see you participating and typing it in. I hope you had a great weekend. It was so nice. All right, we're going to give this one up in just a second. Francis. Oh, Francie. It's Francie. Sorry, I didn't read that right. Flag football. Okay, thanks, Francie. Appreciate it. All right. 10 more seconds, and we're going to give it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And the answer is, for some of you, you might have gotten it. It's flag football. Also, squash will make its debut too at the Olympic Games. So, yeah, pretty good. And we're going to do another one in just a minute right now. And I hope that you like to play, because I certainly do. I love doing my Forgit factoids. Having a little problem. I have a clicker here, and it's not seeming to get the signal. So I got to go ahead and try to click it again. There we go. I want to get it up before I show it to you. So, all right, here we go. Let's see if we can get this one. What city hosted the 1932 and 1984 Olympic Games? Was it Tokyo, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, or Germany? Tokyo, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, or Germany? Not going to spend too much time on this. I want you to go ahead and see if you can guess. Hey, Mark, thanks for joining us. Yeah, St. Paul Island here. I'm late in seeing this. That's okay. We're playing again. Marfa. Oh, Marfa. Hi, Marfa. Good to have you back on. Yep. So we're playing another one. What city hosted the 1932-1984 Olympic Games? Tokyo, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, Germany. I'll give you a little bit of a chance to answer this. Probably one of the biggest Olympic sports that I enjoy is watching the Olympics themselves. And of course, I love swimming because I've grown up swimming competitively. So, and it was interesting to see the marathon swimming in the Seine. Boy, the current looks strong too. And the water didn't look super clean, but apparently it was good enough to swim in. Hey, let's go ahead and take a guess. What city hosted the 1932-1984 Olympic Games? Tokyo, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, Germany. Anyone want to take a guess? Germany, Linda, thank you. That D for dog, Germany. Anybody else want to take a guess? And Linda, you got the first one right for flag football, so let's see how you do on this one. Tokyo, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, or Germany. Which one hosted the 1932 and 1984 Olympic Games? And I'm going to let this go soon. Give it about another minute. Anybody else want to play? Go ahead and give me your answers. Hey, Brandon. Hey, good to see you again. He's from Wasilla. Appreciate you joining us tonight. I want to take a guess. Go ahead. Tokyo, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, or Germany? Francie says LA. She's going with C. So let's see. Anybody else want to play? Love having all of you. It's fun to have you on and watching. I can't see all your names unless you comment, but I can see the viewership. I'm not Googling, and I'll say Los Angeles. Marfa, okay, Marfa's going with Los Angeles, see? And we'll do a few more. Anybody else want to play? Bring it on, come on. See if you can guess. What city hosted the 1932-1984 Olympic Games? Tokyo, Salt Lake City, Los Angeles, Germany. Here we go. 15 seconds. All right, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see who got the answer, if any of you got this answer right. It is Los Angeles, and they will be holding the 3rd Olympic hosting event for Los Angeles. This will be their 3rd Olympics coming up in 2028, and I believe Paris was the same with 3. So they're just following Paris a little bit and the amount of Olympics that they've hosted. So, and with that, we're going to go ahead and do what is traditionally the last slide, and there it is. So what are we looking at? I'm looking at midday showers tomorrow, then a little bit of clearing in the afternoon or late evening, and then AM rain with a little dose of another energy that's going to be coming through, and then we're going to see sun in the afternoon, evening, with Wednesday and Thursday looking like the best day. I think I'm going to go hiking, maybe do what they call Lost Lake here in Ank. It's out in the Kenais. Should be fun. Partly cloudy on Wednesday, Thursday looking at mostly cloudy. Then we're going to get some rain back Friday and Saturday. And Thursday I expect to see things increasing in cloudiness. So that's what we're looking at, and that is what we're going to see. So I got to tell you, it's been fun. And I certainly, I'm glad you could join us here in Anchorage, Alaska at Alaska's News Source. Please check our apps. If you don't have the app on the phone, go ahead and get that. We provide updates on information and news. We'd love to have you on there to checking that out. And we also do weather as well. So we'd love for you to join us as one of the many followers that we have here at Alaska's News Source. So from Anchorage, I want to say good evening. Hope you enjoyed the Olympics, the Olympic Games. Hope you have a great week. And remember, be kind to yourself and always be kind to others. Thanks a lot. Have a great, great evening.